millions of wild boars cause severe traffic accidents and impact the lives of South Koreans. Faced with the damage they cause, Korean farmers have had to find every possible way to prevent and control these invasive animals. In the following video, join me in exploring the effective measures Korean farmers use to manage and mitigate the impact of wild boars. Each year, millions of wild boars invade cities in South Korea, disrupting the daily lives of residents. These invasions result in numerous traffic accidents annually. In 2022, there was a notable incident where a wild boar ran across a road, colliding with a car. The front of the car was severely damaged, and the boar was knocked unconscious on the spot. This incident caused significant traffic delays and highlighted the dangers and economic impacts of wild boar invasions on urban areas. Wild boars not only disrupt traffic on major roads, but they also venture into densely populated urban areas, attacking and causing damage. This impacts local businesses, leading to significant economic losses. Each year, the damage caused by wild boar invasions costs South Korea approximately $1.2 billion USD. This situation serves as a stark reminder to residents to remain vigilant and report sightings of invasive wild boars to authorities promptly. To address the issue of wild boars causing damage in urban areas, South Korean authorities in regions with invasive wild boar populations have implemented hunting measures. By employing this method, South Koreans have experienced reduced anxiety and a sense of safety concerning wild boar invasions. This approach has successfully helped control the wild boar population, reducing it to approximately 100,000 in 2023. If you find this method effective, share the video today to receive a surprise gift. Experienced hunters in South Korea often choose hilly terrain to deal with wild boars. These areas are frequented by millions of wild boars due to the abundant food supply. Additionally, wild boars tend to forage during the day, making it easier for hunters to locate and track them in such terrains. Hunting during the day also allows for easier navigation through difficult, steep terrain. However, it's important to avoid hunting on days with bad weather, as it can compromise safety and effectiveness. Using a silencer when hunting wild boar brings many benefits, especially helping to reduce noise while hunting. At the same time, silencers also protect hunters hearing from loud noises. Regarding the effect on other animals, it helps limit panic and stress for animals that are not hunting targets. Each time hunters go out, they should wear matching attire to enhance safety. Korean hunters typically wear orange clothing for easy identification in case of danger, ensuring they can be seen and rescued promptly if needed. At least 3 hunters are recommended per outing to support and assist each other, which increases the overall effectiveness and safety of the hunt. Additionally, all hunters in South Korea must obtain a hunting license issued by the relevant government authorities. Especially in January of winter, Koreans organize hunts for invasive wild boars. A common method used by hunting leaders is the use of trumpets. These instruments are not only used to create loud sounds that echo throughout the forest, attracting the attention of nearby wild boars, but also serve as signals to coordinate the movements of hunting parties. The debate over the use of hunting tools is a complex issue, with many arguing that it is an inhumane act that negatively impacts invasive wild boars. However, it cannot be denied that this measure can be effective in dealing with millions of invasive wild boars. Balancing the ethical aspect and the effectiveness of using hunting tools is necessary to find the most reasonable solution in managing and protecting wildlife species. Koreans also fight invasive wild boars by using one-legged traps. Setting these traps requires careful preparation and expertise from the hunter to ensure both effectiveness and safety. Attention to detail is critical during setup to minimize risks to hunter safety. The hunter must ensure that the trap mechanism is properly tested and calibrated to prevent accidental activation while setting it up. Additionally, clear warning signs or markers should be placed around the trap to alert hunters and other passers-by to its presence, reducing the risk of unintended injury. In 2019, the South Korean government introduced one-legged traps as a new method to control the growing wild boar population. These traps are designed to catch the boar's front legs, immobilizing it without causing serious injury. A 2021 KBS World article reported that in Paiju City, the number of wild boars caught in one-legged traps increased from 100 in 2019 to 500 in 2020. Using traps to deal with invasive species is not only an effective measure, but also humane. Traps are designed to injure the captured animals as little as possible and provide a safe and rapid way to control and remove them from human habitats. Combining both trapping and using hunting equipment has helped reduce the number of invasive wild boars attacking Korea's urban areas and helped reduce traffic accidents. If you support both of these methods, please comment number 1. Thank you for watching the entire video. Share the video for your family to have good luck. And now watch the video with me.
Invasive wolves are not only a major risk for farmers in the United States anymore, but are now also a serious problem for farmers in Europe. Every year, farmers in Europe face huge losses due to the wolf attacks. Sheep are often the main target of ferocious wolves, and as a result, millions of sheep die, causing great economic loss. Estimated losses are 20 million euros per year, posing a challenge for the sheep fur processing industry, which must adjust output to meet supply and demand. Sheep farms often suffer the heaviest losses in winter. This is a time when food for wolves becomes scarce. And they seek out targets as easily as sheep. This ease makes sheep farms ideal targets for wolves. Sheep are often attacked in the neck and thigh areas, which often makes them unable to react against aggressive wolves and without timely protection from the breeder. Wolves often enter unprotected areas near forests, where they escape quickly. According to recent studies, the number of wolves has increased in Europe, and this means an increased risk for farmers. Wolves often attack livestock while they're on the move or at night, causing significant economic loss to farmers. These attacks raise worrying questions about measures to protect sheep herds and stable income for farmers. Are there any measures that can effectively prevent wolf attacks without harming their survival? This requires collaboration between researchers, environmental regulators, and farmers to find the most appropriate and sustainable solutions. During the hot chase between cows and wolves running speed can reach about 35 to 40 miles per hour. This strength and speed helps wolves easily chase cows, creating opportunities for successful hunting. With the ability to run fast and hunting techniques, wolves can chase weak and lone cows without too much difficulty. In this context, farmers in Europe are facing a major challenge, needing to find effective measures to protect their livestock from wolf attacks. The best time to hunt wolves is usually at night or early in the morning. Wolves are often more active at night when they hunt for the prey. During this time, wolves can be more easily observed and approached, giving hunters a better opportunity to conduct effective hunting. In addition, wintertime is also a popular choice for wolf hunting. During winter, food may become more scarce and wolves will need to move more to find food, making them easier to observe. The wolf hunting process requires careful preparation and skill from the hunter. One of the most important factors is determining and maintaining a safe and effective distance. The distance to shoot down a wolf usually ranges from about 50 to 300 meters, depending on environmental conditions and the hunter's skills. Choosing the right range is important because it affects the accuracy of the bullet. It ensures the hunter's rights and the animal's natural experience are preserved. At this distance, the hunter can use a viewfinder or observation device to accurately assess and identify the target object before shooting. Distance also helps hunters avoid detection by their prey, minimizing the risk of wolves detecting their presence and reacting by fleeing or attacking. Once the appropriate distance has been determined, wolf shooting needs to be done accurately and alertly, using appropriate weapons and ammunition to ensure effectiveness and safety. During the hunting season, hunting with teammates or alone has its own advantages and disadvantages as well. However, hunting with teammates often brings more benefits in many cases. The presence of teammates not only creates a safer environment, but also improves the likelihood of hunting success. First, hunting with teammates provides support and safety for each member of the group. If you encounter an emergency or dangerous situation, having someone nearby can provide timely help and support. Second, hunting with teammates increases your chances of successfully shooting down a prey. Having additional hunting eyes, ears, and experience of teammates increases the ability to detect and track the prey, improves orientation and search abilities, thereby increasing the chance of hitting and achieving the target. Finally, hunting with teammates provides a better social experience. Sharing the joys, challenges, and achievements of hunting creates a deep memory and strong bond between group members. This not only adds excitement and passion to hunting activities, but also creates an environment of cohesion and a strong sense of team. To strike a balance between human interests and the survival of wild animals such as wolves, controlling wolf populations through hunting campaigns and farm protection measures is extremely important. Using an innovative approach such as using modern technology to monitor wolf behavior and deploying strategic trapping methods can reduce wolf intrusions and simultaneously minimize impacts negative to the ecosystem. This increases the effectiveness in protecting both humans and wildlife, while keeping natural habitats balanced and sustainable as well. Hunting is discouraged as it can seriously damage animal populations and the environment. Hunting can reduce the number and biodiversity of species, as well as disrupt ecological relationships. In addition, taking down wild animals can disrupt the natural food chain and adversely affect the growth of other species in the biological community. Therefore, respecting and protecting their lives is very important to maintain natural balance and protect their habitat. Although there are no official figures on how many people in Europe use hunting equipment to kill wolves, wolf killing is still practiced in some countries on the continent. Depending on the laws and hunting culture of each country, the use of hunting equipment to take down wolves may be regulated and monitored differently. Some countries have robust wolf management programs in which the use of hunting equipment to control wolf populations is carefully regulated and monitored by authorities. However, specific data on the number of people participating in wolf hunting in Europe has not been widely published due to the sensitivity of this issue and fluctuations in legal regulations and opinions. And finally, my dear audience, I want you to go ahead and comment number 1 if you agree with the European people hunting. And lastly, thank you guys so much for watching this whole entire video. Like and press the channel subscription button to watch the next videos. Until then, see you again.
Wild boar has a rapid growth rate, about 20 to 25% per year. This causes many challenges in their management due to their high adaptability to many different environments. Biologists and wildlife managers estimate that 60 to 70% of wild boar populations need to be removed each year to maintain current numbers. Adult boars can weigh up to 6.61 lb. They can move alone or in groups to forage. Although they move slowly due to many obstacles, this does not reduce their level of danger. With these characteristics, did you expect those invasive wild boars would cause serious problems affecting the quality of life of Texans? The city of Lufkin in East Texas is struggling with the problem of wild boar attacks, especially at night. At this time, ferocious wild boars blatantly roam the streets, rummaging through trash cans, attacking pets, and even threatening people's safety. Property damage due to wild boar attacks. According to estimates, property damage due to wild boar attacks in Lufkin, Texas in 2023 will amount to more than $1 million USD. The cost of garbage collection, because they often rummage through trash cans, causing waste to litter the streets, is estimated to be more than $500,000 per year. When you live in an environment polluted by waste, you will choose to move to another city to live or find ways to deal with harmful factors. Not just limited to urban areas, wild boars are famous for being the invasive species that cause the heaviest damage to farms in East Texas. The farming industry, especially corn. According to estimates by the United States Department of Agriculture USDA, the corn farming industry in Texas will lose about $190 million USD due to invasive wild boars in 2023. This number accounts for about 10% of the state's total corn production. Texas. Here, corn production is the second largest industry, bringing a large source of income to farmers with a revenue of $22.3 billion USD. From there, the Texas government must take strong countermeasures to reduce these damages. Don't take your eyes off the screen. Below is the only effective method applied in this state. During hunting trips, rugged terrain can cause many disadvantages for hunters. In mountainous areas, traveling on rough roads can be potentially dangerous and drain the hunter's energy. To overcome this, hunters use helicopters as their main means of hunting. Helicopters provide a fast and flexible means of transportation, making it easier for hunters to track and effectively take down invasive wild boars. According to hunters, wild boars often live in remote and difficult-to-reach places. Therefore, helicopters help hunters access these areas more easily. In addition to professional hunters who know how to use hunting equipment to take them down before they have a chance to run away, pilots are trained to locate wild boars. After the hunter and pilot have prepared themselves in terms of expertise and hunting skills, do you think that's enough? And are you allowed to hunt wild boar? They need to have all the necessary hunting licenses. You should check the weather forecast in advance to ensure suitable conditions for a safe flight, and choose an experienced pilot who is well trained in helicopter operations to ensure efficiency and safety during the flight. The process of hunting wild boar. Pilots play an important role in assisting hunters in finding wild boars. They help identify areas with many wild boars and ensure flight safety. You agree that the combination of hunter and pilot will create a successful hunt if you have comment number 1. In addition, hunters need to be fully equipped with equipment such as hunting equipment and helmets to ensure safety and effectiveness during the hunting process. Staying safe and responsible is important. This will help you take down wild boars accurately and without causing danger. Flying at lower altitudes provides clearer visibility, helping hunters spot slow-moving wild boars in dense forest areas and deserts. The movements of invasive wild boars provide hunters with enough time to process information and make informed decisions when searching for them during the day. Method of managing feral hog populations with the successful removal of approximately 50,000 animals by 2022, the initiative said. This has been adopted by many other states to this day. However, you may wonder how much it costs to conduct wild boar hunts by helicopter. This activity is the most effective and also the most costly. The costs of the campaign are shared between hunters and local authorities, which typically pay for planes and pilots, while contractors are responsible for gas and other costs. The average cost for a wild boar hunt is about $500, but can vary depending on the size of the hunting area. Overall, this campaign minimized damage to crops and the environment in the state of Texas. In your opinion, are there any other solutions that could be applied to optimize the management of invasive wild boar populations in the state of Texas? If you have any new methods that help save costs but are still effective, please share them to help communities with invasive animals. Some communities will not support hunting wild boars by helicopter. There are two opinions that this action is hurting wild boars. One opinion is that using helicopters will cause environmental pollution due to emissions from airplanes and hunting equipment. What do you think about this issue? Which opinion do you support? If you do not support the above two opinions, do you agree with this method of coping? If you agree, please comment 0. At the same time, if you know the characteristics and hiding areas of wild boars, please share so everyone can avoid them. If you support the way the people of Texas responded by helicopter, please comment number 5.
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.